Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express, where you can shop the 72-hour sale and save on gear now. The road to the U.S. Open final could shape up as a two-man race. Reigning champion Novak Djokovic is a strong favorite to raise his third U.S. Open title trophy. Hard-charging world number 2 Andy Murray aims to win his second straight major and first U.S. Open title since he defeated Novak in the 2012 final. Bookmakers have installed the world's top two as the strongest favorites to win the Open, with Wimbledon finalist Milos Raonic the third favorite. Meeting with the media in New York this week, five-time U.S. Open champ Roger Federer said the top-seeded Djokovic is the clear favorite in his mind. Roger says Djokovic has a great record against Andy and that he is a very good hard-court player. The big four of Federer, Djokovic, Murray, and Rafa Nadal have all combined to win 10 of the last 12 U.S. Open titles. Only Juan Martín del Potro, who defeated Federer back in the 2009 final, and Marin Cilic, who was ranked number 16 when he won in 2014, have broken the Big Four stronghold in New York. Today, we highlight the outsiders, players ranked outside the top 10 who we believe can go deep in the draw. But just make note, we taped today's news before the U.S. Open draw was conducted on Friday morning, so we don't have the benefit of looking at their tournament path. But nonetheless, here are our top 5 U.S. Open dark horses. At number 5, a man some see as an underachieving long shot in New York, Grigor Dimitrov. The 24th ranked Grigor doesn't exactly have an outstanding track record at the Open. Aside from a fourth-round run in 2014, Dimitrov has failed to survive the second round in 4 other New York appearances. However, Grigor beat 3 top 25 players in a row to reach the Cincinnati semis, where he lost to Cilic, and his all-court style can translate to the faster courts of New York. 21 of Grigor's 27 wins this season have come on hard court. Our number 4 choice, Gael Monfils. Gael won his biggest career title in Washington, D.C. just last month, backed it up with a run to the Toronto semifinals, and pushed Kei Nishikori to a third-set tiebreaker at the Olympics. Remember, just 2 years ago, Gael held a couple of match points against Roger Federer before bowing in the U.S. Open quarterfinals. The crowd-pleasing slider man is a 2-time U.S. Open quarterfinalist and should be motivated after his opening round exit last year, and earlier this year, he thrilled fans on the hard court in Australia. Coming in at our number 3 dark horse is world number 14, David Goffin. North American hard courts have been strong stages for Goffin. Remember, he reached successive semifinals in Indian Wells and Miami, beating Grand Slam champions Stan Wawrinka and Marin Cilic along the way. While Goffin has never surpassed the third round in New York, he has been a consistent Grand Slam performer this year, reaching at least the round of 16 at all 3 slams. Nick Kyrgios earns the number 2 spot on our list, but which Nick will we get to see? The explosive and entertaining player who has reached quarterfinals at the Australian Open and Wimbledon in recent years, and also who dethroned John Isner to win his second career title in Atlanta this summer? Or will we see the self-destructive player who imploded in Cincinnati in a racket-smashing frenzy after losing the lead and the match to Borna Coric? Truly, it is tough to predict which Nick is going to show up in New York. Kyrgios told the New York Times Magazine that he believes he could win multiple majors. He says, "I don't have a doubt that if I wanted to win Grand Slams, I would commit." But Kyrgios admits he's not sure he's ready to commit to the work required to win the slams. Our number 1 U.S. Open dark horse is former U.S. Open champion Juan Martín del Potro, who arrives in New York as a wild card, ranked at number 142. But he has been playing top 10 caliber tennis. Del Potro has the ability to rise on the big stage. He toppled Stan Wawrinka in his Wimbledon return earlier this summer, then stunned world number 1 Novak Djokovic and Rafa Nadal en route to the Olympic silver medal. Remember, in 2009, Juan Martín defeated Nadal and Federer in succession, becoming the first man to ever beat the champions in the same Grand Slam tournament. Multiple wrist injuries, though, have been hard on Del Potro's two-handed backhand, but if he's serving with authority and cracking that forehand, we believe Juan Martín can be a threat. He reached the U.S. Open quarterfinals back in 2012 and displays the deep emotion that makes him a popular player with fans in New York. That's our look at the U.S. Open dark horses. Who is your long shot pick? Let us know what you think. I'm Grace Carter. See you next time here on Tennis Now.